the Urbana University Library will host the traveling exhibition Benjamin Franklin in Search of a Better World from August the 28th through October the 7th. This colorful exhibit looks at the remarkable life and achievements of one of America's most beloved personalities. For further exhibit and program information, please email Ben Franklin at urbana.edu or call 937-484-1041.
Hi, I'm Anthony Earsman, and this is Urbana Leader. We are celebrating 1 year on the air with our 12th program, and it all started here with the Relay for Life, and it only seems the best to come back here and do it again for their 11th annual Relay for Life. Last year we asked Ron Tompkins, a friend of mine, to do the interviewing. We're going to have him do that again this year. But just some backstory on that is, what was it, about 3 weeks after?
About 2 months after.
About 2 months afterwards, you were diagnosed with cancer, weren't you?
I was indeed.
And how did it turn out? I already know the answer, but
I'm here.
You're here, so, but everything's good, right?
Yeah.
No complications?
No, just last week I had a CAT scan and blood work done, and I'm cancer-free as of now.
Great, and we're so happy we're all praying for you.
Well,
you know, we did this program last year, and I got to tell you, I didn't think. At first, I thought, well, it's just another event. But it was so, after watching the video and when we were editing it, the stories were so moving. The people that we got to talk to were, some of the bravest people I've ever met, and I think this should be our little signature show that we should do every year. We're going to be at the Relay for Life in Champaign County, and I think that would be a great thing. So are you ready to get started interviewing?
Ann is a good friend of mine, and she enlisted me in this particular cause, so that's why I'm wearing this shirt. It's Ann's doing.
But Alyssa's Army is a good group, okay? This is our 10th year for doing Relay. We've been a $10,000 team for the last 4 years, and I think we're going to make that again this year. So we are a very active team, and we believe in the cause.
Now I noticed Alyssa, who is, of course, you're the owner of this particular army, or leader, or whatever.
Right.
I've seen her out selling lemonade there during the week at the corner of High Street and College, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, now, so this is a year-round function for Alyssa's Army, isn't it?
We work year-round. Yes, we do.
Well, would you mind going through here and showing the
what
people?
We have?
Yeah, exactly.
We have made cookbooks this year, and the cookbooks are Alyssa's Army's cookbooks, and they are submitted by mostly survivors. I am a 7-year survivor.
What kind of cancer did you have?
Colon cancer.
That's what I had.
I know.
Hey, give me the Obama bump.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. And actually, I was a stage 4, so I was probably not supposed to be alive at this point in time, but it did bless me with God's grace and good doctors, and I'm still working for cancer.
And let me tell you, I know Ann personally, and she is kicking. Thank you, Ann. Looks like we have Alyssa's junior army here. Hey, could you guys maybe one at a time just state your name?
Justin.
Justin? This is Justin?
Austin.
Austin?
Morgan.
Morgan?
McKinley.
Mickey Lee?
Mickey Kinley. McKinley.
I'm going to pass on that. What's your name?
Macy.
Huh?
Macy.
Macy? Hi.
Day Day. Peyton. Name again? Samantha. Cheyenne. Camden.
Camden? Who's that behind you, Camden?
Dale.
Dale? You're kind of shy. Okay.
Alyssa.
Oh, yeah, I know you from last year. And
Josh.
Josh?
Caitlin. Noah.
Noah?
Logan.
Logan?
Nolan.
Nolan? Well, thank you, kids. Now, you guys are part of Alyssa's Army, right? And you are the one and the same. The eponymous, we call that. The eponymous Alyssa. And are you, have you been keeping your lemonade stand going at the corner of High Street and College? I've seen you out there. You selling lemonade during the week? And you're raising money? Say yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, she's quite the talker. Now, what prompted you to start Alyssa's Army?
Well, we were part of Mechanicsburg Methodist Church with Alyssa's great-grandma a few years ago, and then in '05, Alyssa was diagnosed with cancer.
What kind?
Neuroblastoma, pediatric form, pretty common in the little ones. And we just kind of rolled it into Alyssa's Army. A friend of mine came up with that name, and it just kind of stuck. And she has a lot of support around Urbana and South Elementary. A lot of her friends come out, so it's kind of growing every year.
She's been in good health of late.
She's doing very good in the last 2 years. I mean, to look at her, you wouldn't know. So she's doing really well.
Did she have to go through chemo and the like?
She went through 6 rounds of chemo. She went through radiation. Of course, had surgery to remove a tumor. It was in her belly. And she's had some bone issues that we've had to deal with. But other than that, she's really bounced back good from it.
Well, I have to tell you, having gone through chemo myself, I think that the parents probably suffer the most.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd switch places with her in a heartbeat, but that's not real life. So.
It's not an option. Well, I think you're doing marvelous things, and we really thank you for all the efforts you've taken on behalf of both all the cancer victims in Champaign County and elsewhere. And I guess, do you know how much you've raised this year so far?
So far, $8,200.
$8,200.
Almost $10,000 in the last 3 years we've obtained that. So we have a ways to go tonight, so I think we'll get there.
Very good. And what's your name?
Joel.
Joel what?
Yeah, Holland.
Holland.
Yeah.
And are you helping to maintain the lemonade stand out there?
I let the kids run that. I stay away from that.
All right. Well, that's good. All right.
My daughter's a cancer survivor, and many of my friends and their friends have
Your daughter had cancer?
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, so she's a survivor.
What kind
They come
of
every
cancer
year.
did she have?
She had the very aggressive type up on top of the chest area, and they were able to remove it, lots of chemo and radiation.
That must have been very difficult for the family to live through, wasn't it? But live through it you did, and that's the important thing.
The good Lord saved her, spared her, and I was just talking to another cancer victim over there that I said, you just give it to God and you will be spared as well. Trust in God, and He does provide, so...
Now, does the city have any relationship with the Cancer Association or the Relay for Life?
We do proclamations. They come in, and they have in the last couple of years, and I do proclamations for them, and also to encourage people to come to the Relay for cancer, so it's a positive thing.
I'm here with Mrs. Jessica's mom.
Amy.
Amy, thank you, Amy. And what's your last name?
Kunkel.
Amy Kunkel.
This is Scott.
And Scott Kunkel.
Hi there.
Hi, Scott.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to make your acquaintance. I'm Ron Tompkins, and I'm just going around, interviewing people like we did last year, trying to find out what's going on with them, and just really to inform the public about some of the facets of Relay for Life. Now, I see you're wearing blue shirts that say Jessica's Angels on them.
Right.
What's the source of that?
Our daughter was diagnosed with leukemia in 2005, and she lost her battle in November of 2006. So we formed this team. This is our 3rd year here.
So now you have, how many members do you have on your team? I've seen a lot of blue shirts, that's why I asked.
We bounce between 50 and 65 members, actually. We're a huge team.
Big team. Church family, friends, family.
And where are you out of when you say church?
St. Paris. First Baptist Church in St. Paris.
St. Paris.
Raised money this year?
Yes, we did.
How much?
So far we have right at $3,000.
And I would assume that this feast that you've laid out here is probably part of that?
Yeah, it's all for donation. Everybody chips in. This year we have nacho chips. It's a little homemade nacho chips, cookies, candy, just about anything you want.
Do you have, now, it's very, I know it's sensitive, but we all, I've just gotten over